Hi, my name is Sebastian Rivera and I am a 2024 state placer. The moment I fell in love with the sport is when I felt that I was improving really fast and I felt like I was very talented and I felt like I was gifted at the sport, and I started taking that serious and just started wrestling every day and took it as serious as I could so I could get better.
I've seen him grow up. I've seen him when I came in, he was this big, tubby, athletic, kind of didn't know what he was doing, but really went after it hard kid. And he was good, but he still had a lot of growing to do, and he had a lot of work to do to get better. And last year, I mean, he just was a different dude.
I really emphasized aggression and pushing pace and using my strength against people, and my athleticism was a heavyweight. The changes that pushed my progression in my training was intensity, constantly trying to find partners that are going to give me either a good look or are as big as me and athletic as me, and somebody that I could go back to back with and just have a good training session with. My mindset going into regional was just a ticket to go to states, and no matter what happens here, it won't affect what I do at states. And that was kind of my mindset since I didn't reach my goal for regionals this year. I placed third, listened to one person, and I went into the state tournament just thinking positive and being like, I'm not gonna not play because this happened at regionals. Honestly, after the first match, everything was fine, but beforehand, the big stage kind of got to me, and it was butterflies all over my stomach, and I just didn't know how to feel. It was exciting, but also scary. One of the moments that had me down, it was my first match. I got poked in the eye during the match, and even if it wasn't intentional, it just got me angry, and I wrestled a horrible match, and it just kept me down. I had to go back to the hotel, reminisce about my loss, but the next day, I came back stronger and wrestled my way through the blood rounds and made it happen.
On his way back to the podium, he had to knock off 2 regional champs, which is not easy to do. So once he finally won that blood round match, it was immediate tears. Tears of joy. I'm crying, stop it.
It's an incredible moment. It's joy, relief. It's everything all in one. And again, and after him getting his hand raised and coming over and giving you a hug, like that's why you do it.
It felt amazing. Me and my coaches, we were all just too hyped and too excited about what was next after, and it just felt amazing being a placer. It felt pretty amazing to go from somebody who didn't qualify for states last year, didn't even come close to it, to placing in the state tournament. It was a pretty big change, pretty motivating to keep on going and just, go for that title next year. Postseason is being non-stop wrestling, and not only wrestling, but strength and conditioning, keeping up my explosiveness, my plyometrics, running, lifting, and all the stuff I have to do to become a better wrestler. And I've gone to tournaments, I've won tournaments, I've lost in tournaments, and it just all has gotten me better, and to the point that I'm so confident on what I'm gonna be able to do this season.
I think seeing Sebastian grow, it's just kind of the rightful progression. It's not a surprise. The kid puts in so much work and he loves the sport. And he's constantly looking for ways to get better, and I go on and on, all his accolades and All-Americans and this and that. And as cool as it is and as exciting as it is as a coach to have somebody win these tournaments and do as good as he's doing, it's not a surprise. It's not a surprise at all.
I think one of my most proud moments is just understanding how humble he is as a wrestler. He is the kid that rolls out the mats. He is the kid that leads warm-ups. And watching him help the kids on our team, it makes me proud as a coach because sometimes you get caught up in yourself, right? When there's hype around your name,
You got to consider him a title contender.
it's
for
easy
835.
to, think of yourself bigger than you actually are. And Sebastian, he's still Sebastian at Panther Creek that loves his teammates and help all the younger kids get better.
Not only doing this for me, I'm doing this really for everybody, including my mom, including the ones who are watching me, all of them. I really love the support from my mom. She's gotten me better, honestly. If there's anybody who's actually made it happen, it's my mom, because she took me everywhere. We've gone from an hour practices away from where we at, and she would take me everywhere to get me better, and that means a lot to me because I am better now. One thing I would like to speak of is my appreciation towards the ones who supported me all the way and still are supporting me. And I would like to thank my coaches first. Hughley, he came around 2 years ago. Really great addition to the program and to my life as well. I want to thank Coach Steve for really pushing me to become a tougher wrestler. He really helped my positioning, fix my stance completely, improve my hand fighting. It jumped so many levels. It wins me matches. It wins me a lot of matches, my hand fighting. And I also want to thank Coach Irving. He's, just like my mom, he showed me the same support. Really took me everywhere. And he's also really helped me on my mental to, reminds me constantly to remain calm, just think positive, not be too worried about the outside stuff. And that's really helped me a lot because main part of my game is mental, and that just pushed me to become a better wrestler and person as well. Plans and goals for my next season is really to just keep the standard high the whole time. I'm not planning on losing any matches next year. I'm planning on being dominant, just dominating through my whole weight class, no matter what division, no matter who it is. I feel like I just want to beat everybody. That's my goal, that's my standard. I want to be a good captain as well. I want to be good for my teammates, and I want our team to go to the state tournament, to the state duels. I want to leave a legacy of somebody who really worked hard to get what he got, and I really want to leave behind being the first state champion of the program. And I want to do that so people can be confident enough to know that Panther Creek can make state champions in state places